Hey everyone, it's TJ back with another YouTube video. Actually, this was another one of mine that is going to be about like a school topic. As most of you know, I'm in high school now, 9th grade. Actually, I'm just a freshman. But in one of my classes, Miss Weston's class actually, in CCP, we had an assignment to do. We had to write an essay on learning. Which, yeah, you're probably thinking, yeah, that's pretty vague. But, you know, we had to write an assignment on learning. Like on why do you think it's important to know how you learn, how other people learn, just stuff like that. And then I thought, hey, that's perfect, because I always make like YouTube videos every time I have an assignment that's, you know, that interests me. Like my other ones, like the Holocaust Project, Cold Fronts, Warm Fronts, whatever. But today, what I'm going to be doing is showing you a little something I just thought of in my head because I was bored. Something about learning and what I think learning is. It might be wrong, but hey, I'm just like 15, so give me some slack. In my opinion, the way you learn something is that you're not taught it. You have to actually want to learn it. You have to try. I mean, you could sit in a classroom all day and have your teacher just stand up and teach you something, and you'd be paying attention, like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Cool, I need to learn this for a test. That's awesome. Okay, cool, I'm taught, and I'm gonna go out and hang with my friends. See, over time, you're just gonna like lose that memory. You have to wanna, like, how can I put this? Okay, I'm gonna put it in a more way you guys might be able to understand. Take an instrument, for instance, like drums. If you learn to play drums, like you go to a drum lesson or something, which are pointless anyway, but you go to a drum lesson and you are learned to like play drums, and they just like teach you, and then you go home and you don't like practice, you're not going to get anywhere. Same with like something in math or something in college prep or science, social studies, whatever. If you don't practice it, you're not going to learn. I mean, you can go to a drum lesson or something and learn like that. But if you just take that information and just like rely that you're gonna remember it and you don't practice it, it's never gonna work. You're just gonna stay at that same pace. You'll never improve the way you play. You'll always be stuck at that down basic level instead of going somewhere like. Simple as that. Another thing about learning is when you are taught something, and let's say you're trying to, like, okay, you're in a math class and you learn how to do long division, why not? They teach you how to do long division in math, and you're okay at it. You're like doing a math problem, you solve it in like, I don't know, like a minute. Then you go home and you practice like more math problems like the same kind, and you keep doing it and doing it, and eventually you can do it in maybe like 45, 30 seconds, something like that. The more you do it, the better you get at it. See, that's what I think learning is. I don't think learning is to be taught the ability to do something. I think learning is when you can take an ability and improve on it. It's like solving a Rubik's Cube. You can learn to solve it and then just never practice it, and then eventually when someone says, hey, can you solve a Rubik's Cube? Yeah, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. You're going, like, you have no clue how to solve it. Or you can take your knowledge of knowing how to solve a Rubik's Cube and you can practice it over and over and over again until you get really, really fast. And then next time somebody wants you to solve it, you just be like, oh, bam, done. Easy peasy. Same with a lot of things. Guitar, science, math, English, social studies, writing, acting, singing, reading, jumping, hiking, mountain, biking. But that's basically my point. I'm not saying that learning is like something you can just be taught. You have to practice at something if you want to actually learn something. And which is also a question I've gotten from a couple of people when I do those stupid Helium parodies of random songs, and they ask, how do I learn to like do all that stuff and put it together? It's called practice, because practice makes perfect. So that's pretty much it. Practice is something, you know, you learn something and then you practice, and by practicing you're really learning how to do it more or less the right way, I guess you could say, but you're improving and getting better at something. Yeah. So I'm gonna get writing on my essay, because I just remembered that whole essay we had to do. I had to write an essay, and I can't just type it on the computer. I can't type it on the computer. I I have to write it by hand. And I'm not used to doing that kind of thing because this is those days with the computers out, but there's a good reason. She wants to see our handwriting and all this other stuff. I mean, it's college prep. Who knows what she could be doing?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You're so cute. What's up, sucker? You're so cute. It's got flowers on it.
Hello. You wanna see my... Do you wanna see my... Hey, you guys. I wanna see my camera. Let's do it.
Oh, my camera?
Yeah, okay. Alright, how do I turn this thing off?
Oh, you, press stop.